Hey guys, welcome to week 15 of the South Metro Fire Rescue Fire Academy. If you can believe it, next week the recruits are going to be graduating. So they are wrapping everything up for the academy this week and next, and they're finishing up their PT workouts in the morning, including right here at the pool. So we're going to start here for this episode, and then we are going to show you some EMS training they also did this week.
My name is James Hardy. I'm one of the strength coaches here at South Metro, and today was our last day of swimming, and so we had a culmination of everything that we've worked on before, and the whole entire point of it was for them to be able to communicate and work together when they were in stressful situations. And some of those stressful situations were physical, some of them were mental. Really what they had to do was they had to communicate. We had a lot of stuff going on, a lot of different tasks that they hadn't done before. Four main tasks, and each task built on the task before it. So we had a task at the very beginning that they had to complete. In order to, when they did complete that, they got something that helped them with the next task. The second and third task were medical and fire. So they were focused on, while they were tired, they had to answer medical questions, and then they had to answer fire questions after that while they were still tired. And we tried to put them in as much of a hard environment that we could as far as mentally. So they had to be thinking the whole time while they were tired in order to answer the questions correctly. Some of them got the questions immediately, some of them it took a few more times, but by the end they all kind of started to settle in and get used to what was going on. And then the final task was getting the sweatshirts off the bottom of the pool, and then they had to get them all on and they had to tread water. And they had to do it all as a team. So it couldn't be one person just ripping everything. One person's got their sweatshirt on and they're sitting there and they're ready to go and they're done. It had to be everybody all together. So it was very team oriented.
Once you give it to me, you're done. Yeah!
My name is Jody Peterson. I am the Clinical Services Director for EMS here at South Metro. This week we've been working with our Academy Class 2019-1 through EMS Days, a portion of their Academy process here at South Metro. Our goal here this week is to introduce them to some of the processes and procedures here at South Metro. We've had class time with a lot of lecture, we've had introductions to kits and equipments, and today is kind of the culmination of our time with them while they've been in Academy. Today is called our Scenario House, where we present the recruits with 8 different scenarios that we might find in real life. We do anything from a cardiac arrest to a burn victim to a recreational accident to potential hanging. So we take them through as a team how to break those down, how to treat them effectively, what the parameters are specific to South Metro, and how to incorporate their skill set that they're bringing into South Metro and add some of our own information onto that. EMS now is, the average is about 75 to 80% of what we do as a fire service. So for us, to not address that and train on it and focus on it would be not taking the best care of our stakeholders. We take EMS very seriously. We have a really strict regimen here as far as training and education goes. We recruit with EMS in mind. And then all of our candidates, once they get hired, they go through the regular training academy, and then we also put them into a field training program so that when they hit the streets, we know they're good to go and take care of our citizens to the best of their possible ability.
Matt, you start grabbing some vital signs.
Second intercostal space above that rib, mid-clavicular line.
You got a membrane, man?
What do we have on the monitor?
Sinus tap.
Sinus tap.
150 is our rate.
Okay.
All right, don't move, guys. Just hold that still nice and still for me.
Take a deep breath.
Anything wrong with the lower half?
Coming out.
I'll take a sharp.
Oh, thank you.
No broken bones?
Go ahead and stick your needle in where you normally would, and all okay.
You have to trust them to be able to do.
Yeah.
BBM, guys.
Your job
Awesome.
is the whole team. So at this point, it might be a good idea to go, man, how are we going to roll him? Are we going to spill the scoop?
We have the airway established. I'm holding it in place currently, and I'm ventilating.
There's an alert system, and it's specific to a subsection of patient types here in the Denver metro area. There are 4 that we honor here at South Metro, and then we put a little bit of South Metro spin on them. But they are a sepsis alert, a stroke alert, a cardiac alert, and a trauma alert. The goal for us as pre-hospital providers is to recognize the emergency, treat any issues that we can treat, and then be transporting them to the appropriate receiving hospital. So on top of that, we add a little time compression in that we want to be able to afford the hospital the best chance to respond by activating a cath lab, clearing a CT scanner, getting a trauma surgeon down to the ED, those kind of things. So on those alerts, we have specific criteria that when the patient meets those, we call it in to that receiving hospital as the appropriate alert. What we hope that does, and what all of our data and our metrics have suggested, is that we are improving patient outcome by honoring these alert criteria in the field. What we're developing is a family. These kids are going to be part of our family moving forward, and we want them to be ready to face their job responsibilities on the backside of all this training and education that we do. Obviously, we train and do all kinds of things during the course of an average year, but this is our kind of jumping off point with these guys. And so we bring some of our best paramedics and our best educators down here to work with them during this week. And we have kind of got a great formula working in that we get really good recruits who are kind of ready to hit the streets and kind of assume those responsibilities once they hit the ground running.